Back here in our nation's capital, we are remembering those desperate Afghan people trying to flee, clinging to military aircraft on the runway there. The country, they got word that U.S. troops would be leaving Afghanistan and that the Taliban again was gaining rule. We even lost U.S. troops guarding the airport gate when they were killed in that surprise terrorist bombing. And now former Joint Chiefs of Staff General Mark Milley is testifying about all of that and the Biden administration's deadly and chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan back in August of 2021. This will be the first congressional testimony for Milley since retiring at the end of last year. Past September, the former Joint Chief of Staff told ABC News that the withdrawal was a strategic failure, and he had lots of regrets. Let's bring in our Jay O'Brien, who's on Capitol Hill following all the testimony. What do we know, or what have we heard so far?
Well, one of the things we've heard is in line with what we've heard, frankly, from General Milley before, when he told our own Martha Raddatz, and you showed a video of that interview, in which he said he has a series of regrets about how the Afghanistan withdrawal transpired. That has been really the theme of his testimony here on Capitol Hill over the last hour or so. House Republicans, remember, are holding this hearing because for the last year or so, there has been this investigation in the House Republican-controlled Foreign Affairs Committee. It's really been an investigation that Republicans said they wanted to prioritize when they took over the House in January of 2023. Now, as the list goes of Republican investigatory priorities, this one has gone down in terms of what you hear Republicans talk about every day. But nonetheless, the House Foreign Affairs Committee has been pursuing an investigation into the Afghanistan withdrawal for quite some time. And that's why they said, to have Milley's comments go on the record the way they are.
So, Jay, any regrets from the former Joint Chief?
He regrets a series of what he says were issues with the withdrawal. One of them was the evacuation orders that the State Department gave to, for instance, American citizens and also American allies in Afghanistan, Afghans who had worked, for instance, with U.S. military forces. Another was the lack of a remainder of some kind of contingent of U.S. troops on the ground there that could have assisted Afghan security forces and not allowed Kabul to be taken as fast as it was and the Afghan security forces to be toppled as quickly as the way that they were. Here's Milley alluding to that a little bit ago.
As I previously testified publicly, my personal analysis, was that an accelerated withdrawal would likely lead to the general collapse of the Afghan security forces and the Afghan government, resulting in a large-scale civil war reminiscent of the 1990s or a complete Taliban takeover.
Milley said in the hearing, as he said before, that he made a recommendation to have a small group of U.S. troops still there on the ground in some kind of capacity to assist the Afghans, and that was not followed up on.
Jay O'Brien up on the Hill for us. Jay, thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.